Hey guys, so I have a new pregnancy story for today. This morning. Okay, let's start back in the States. Back in the States before we left Kansas, I had started putting on a little bit of weight, and then of course the holidays came and I put on a little bit more weight, and then I found out I was pregnant, so I stopped working out so much until I could talk to the OBGYN and find out. Sorry, I have cat hair all over my face. Until I could find out, what working out is safe, what can I do, what can I not do, and there's something about, like, a heart rate that you have to keep your heart at or something, I don't know. Anyways, so I nixed that, but after moving to Germany, you have to walk everywhere. We don't even have a car yet, but Michael's been borrowing one from a friend, so I don't have a car. So anywhere I go, I have to walk. And, of course, being pregnant, I'm trying to make sure that I eat healthy, get enough food to the baby and myself, but I'm also trying to not overeat, so I'm trying to lose weight and be pregnant at the same time. Well, my mother-in-law got this book for me and a book for Michael, and the book for Michael is about pregnancy for dads. It's actually really helpful and kind of cool, and like addresses some of his fears as a new dad or going to be a dad, and tells him how to deal with me and my hormones and all of the changes that I'm going through and how to kind of be understanding, and it puts him in perspective for him. Anyways, so I stood in front of the mirror this morning and I was like, Michael, does my stomach look a little bit smaller to you? Does it look the same? Is it getting bigger? Do I look like I'm losing weight? Am I staying the same? Am I gaining weight? Like, what's going on? And he goes, babe, you look like you're pregnant. And he was so confident and happy with his answer. You could just tell he was so proud. Like, he had the best answer. Now, he was super proud of this answer because in his book it says, when your wife says, do I look fat? You say, no, honey, you look like you're pregnant, or you look like you're carrying our child, or something like that. And it's supposed to be a good, nice, sweet answer. Well, I'm 10 weeks pregnant. And for you women, you understand that you're not showing at 10 weeks. You start showing in about 2 or 3 weeks later, in 2 or 3 weeks, yeah, I'll maybe start to show. So I was like laughing. I was like, what do you mean I look like I'm pregnant? He's like, you don't look fat. You look like you're pregnant. And I was like, Michael, how could you say that to me? That's a horrible thing. And now he's kind of just shocked, like, what did I do? He has a blank stare on his face and he's like, well, you're smiling, so that's good. And I was like, Michael, I'm smiling because I'm trying not to cry. And he's like, why would you cry? And of course, me and my hormones, I busted into tears, and I was like, how can you say that I look pregnant? That means that I look huge. I was like, I'm not supposed to be huge. I'm not supposed to look pregnant. I'm 10 weeks. I was like, I'm not supposed to look pregnant at all. You're not supposed to know. I'm supposed to have to tell you at this point in time. And he's like, oh, you don't look fat, babe. His entire demeanor changed, and he entirely, flipped around, and he felt so bad. And he's like, well, I was reading the book, and it said that that's what you're supposed to say. And I know that, he meant well, and I'm very happy that he was reading the book, that he was trying to say the right thing, and, he's trying to learn all this pregnancy stuff, but at 10 weeks to say you look pregnant, that was thanks. Thanks a lot. I look like I have this huge round belly carrying a baby, except I'm not showing at all, actually. So, moral of the story, I guess, my pregnancy story is, read the books. It's a good idea. It's very thoughtful. I appreciate that he's doing that. But, pay a little bit closer attention, because you can't say you look pregnant at 10 weeks. You can't say, honey, it's just your hormones at 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, because you're going to have little hormone spurts, but they're not going to be that bad. And when she says, I want this, well, your cravings don't start until later, so maybe pay a little bit more attention to detail. Okay? Have a great day, guys.